My dear friends of the world, Paul the Trombonist here. And have you ever been in a situation where you have to warm up quickly, you don't have much time to warm up, and you kind of got to get things together? Well, I'm going to go through what I do in those situations, like if you don't have much time, like 5 minutes or less than 5 minutes. So this is my 5-minute warm-up, so don't go anywhere. Okay, so this happens a lot where I just didn't get the chance to warm up like I normally do, or you're forced to play in a situation where you just need to get going and you don't have much time. So you're obviously not going to be as warmed up as you would if you had the normal warm-up time at your fingertips, but there are certain ways that you can warm up in a really short amount of time. So I'll just go through what I do, and it's not the same every time I do it. It's just the basic outline, the basic idea is how I go about it. So it's always different. So I'm going to just pretend that I haven't played it all today. So this is exactly how I would do it. I would do something like this. I would start with just a long tone on the F probably, and then I would do air, da, da. And I may not even go all the way down because we don't have much time, right? And then I may just turn that into an arpeggio of some sort. Then I may just go and just rest a little bit, let the blood flow. And then I may just do something like this. I may just start doing scales. And I just may do the first 3 notes of the scale. Then I may go do in fourths, same thing. And you're basically just trying to make things feel good. You're trying to get to the point where things are feeling good. And your body it never lies to you. It really never lies to you. So if things are starting to feel good, it's like the opposite of tight. So we're trying to get to the point where we don't feel tight anymore, where it feels warm. That's why they call it a warm-up. So like I guess you can say we start cold, right? And the warm-up, you start feeling warm. So tight is another way to express it, and loose is another way to strive for. We want to strive to the looseness, the warmness. And you start feeling it pretty quick. Then I'll do something like this. I'm improvising a warm-up. That's how I always do it when I don't have much time. When I don't have much time at all, I always improvise the warm-ups. So right now, if you probably were to calculate how many minutes I was playing, it's not been that many minutes, but I'm already starting to feel good. I'm already starting to feel like I'm on my way. I bet you between 30 seconds to 1 more minute, I'm going to feel ready to start playing some music. So, something else I may do. the entire exercise of each particular exercise. I'm taking bits and pieces of different things because we don't have much time here. We're trying to get warmed up as quick as possible. So when you have that limited time, you just take bits and pieces of different things you know that warm you up. And as you start to do this, you start to find things that warm you up and you just incorporate them into your warm-up repertoire, right? So feeling good right now. I feel like, and I may do something like this actually. So the better you know all your major scales and major arpeggios, that's really the main tool you need to be able to really warm up. Your chromatic scales, your major and major and scales and arpeggios. Those things, those three things. Chromatics, and then your major scales and arpeggios. Those three things. And you really got most of the stuff you need to do to warm up. Obviously you want to do a little lip slurs. I may do something like this. And every time I play that trombone, I really am trying to think open. Thick, fat column of air in my throat. This thing right here, when you really open that up, man, boy, you start feeling really warmed up. So just start opening your jaw, thinking thick. Start imagining that your air column is a thick, fat tunnel where your air goes through. And once you visualize that, it just naturally will open up. It just really will. It'll just naturally open up, you know. Just like that. So that's how that goes. And now I'm feeling good. I'm good to go. I'm warmed up. I could do a gig right now. I feel great. And you start easy when you start doing the music, but if you don't have much time, you just take bits and pieces. So if this stuff interests you, if you are interested in taking your trombone to the next level and you don't already have a copy of my method book, Trombone Exercises That Will Make You a Great Player, this will really help you. It's already helped thousands of trombone players, and I'm not quite sure on it, but I think it's actually the best-selling trombone method book of last year and this year actually so far. So what makes it unique and different is that we have clickable video links to help support the content. And what I've done is, for those of you that know me, I almost own every single method book that's ever existed. I collect them. I have drawers filled with method books all the way back, dating from the 1800s and earlier, some of them. And I'm kind of fascinated by method books, and I studied them all, right? I've studied them all, I've gone through them all, and I thought to myself, wouldn't it be nice if there was just a place where everything that I found that helped me out the most, those kind of concepts, and then how I've adapted them in one place, and then also had demonstrations so you don't get lost, because this is a music, you know, this is an art of music, so we need to hear things. So I go through the examples on the video. You can click it, listen to me, and then you have it all notated for you. So it's all the different elements of trombone playing that I found are the most beneficial, right? So it's the exercises I've developed, modified, and kind of taken from all of my years of studying the trombone and put them in one place for you. So you can just click to whatever chapter you want to go to and basically just go through the exercises. And also comes with a group of people that work on this and helping each other, and it's become quite the fun thing. So if that interests you and you want to take your trombone to the next level, that's right there in the description. It's called Trombone Exercises That'll Make You a Great Player, and you can just click that. And I really appreciate you guys so much. You guys mean a lot to me. If you love the trombone as much as I do, be sure to hit a like on this and to subscribe to the channel and click the notifications. And I really appreciate you guys so incredibly much. I mean, that's just something I can't stress enough, is how much I appreciate you all and sharing your love of music and the trombone with me. It really means so much to me. So it's Paul the Trombonist, signing off.